The Tobago House of Assembly can invite as many airlines as possible to operate in and out of the island, but the final decision rests with the Trinidad and Tobago Civil Aviation Authority. This, according to the former Director General of T&T's C.C.A, Ramesh Lutchmedial. His comments were in response to news that the THA is advancing negotiations with an unnamed airline to improve capacity on the airbridge and increase airlift to Tobago. His comments were made on the Good Morning Tobago Show, and Kandace Jackson has the report.
Despite having good intentions, the THA cannot authorize airlines to operate within Trinidad and Tobago, according to the former Director General of the Trinidad and Tobago Civil Aviation Authority, Ramesh Lutchmedial. Nor can they wet lease an aircraft.
They can charter aircraft, but wet leasing is normally done between one air operator and another air operator. So if there's an airline with whom the THA wants to wet lease, they cannot wet lease it between that airline and the THA because the THA is not an air operator.
One of the proposed solutions to address inter-island transportation issues between Tobago and Trinidad was the wet leasing of aircrafts to increase capacity on the airbridge. Stakeholders discussed this option at a meeting in August. In 2002, planes were wet leased from the former regional carrier Liat to supplement the airbridge, operating under the banner of the then BWIA, and not as a separate service. However, Lutchmedial clarified that the possibility of Tobago forming its own dedicated airline for the airbridge is subject to the Civil Aviation Authority under the Ministry of Works and Transport.
So if, let's say, some people got up on the former airline called Tobago X and they want to fly with Trinidad and Tobago, the government, because you can't, there must be what we call competitive pricing. You cannot have unfair competition, so that at the end of the day, the government will have to approve that fare.
Presently, only Caribbean Airlines possesses the legal authority to conduct flights between Trinidad and Tobago. The Civil Aviation Act specifies that only state-owned airlines can operate flights between airports in the country. However, Lutchmedial clarified that this situation might undergo a change due to a new policy adopted by CARICOM.
And that agreement allows a CARICOM airline, meaning an airline owned by CARICOM citizens, to fly between internal points in the country.
If the THA wishes to utilize one of the airlines already servicing Tobago for the operation of the airbridge, such as British Airways or Condor, Lutchmedial explains that it can easily be facilitated.
So it's only a matter of renewing the licenses, and there are conditions to be satisfied. It's all spelled out in the Civil Aviation Regulation number 17 that specifies what the applicant is required to provide.
While it remains unclear at this point which airline the THA is negotiating with, Lutchmedial stressed that the final decision rests with the Civil Aviation Authority under the Ministry of Works and Transport in accordance with the law. Kandace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.